Tony Romo getting set to make his 17th start in the National Football League. Only Tom Brady has thrown more touchdown passes than Romo. 6 more today for the Patriots superstar quarterback.
He's had a quarterback rating of over 90.
On 1st and 10 from the 20. Romo to the air, and the pass is caught, taken up to the 25-yard line by the fullback.
To kind of get it going a little earlier.
With an empty backfield on 2nd and 8. Romo able to get rid of it. Jason Witten reaching out to the 45-yard line. A pickup of 5, setting up 3rd down and 3. Terrell Owens shifts into the backfield. 3rd down and 3. Romo swings it out to Julius Jones. And Jones picks up a 1st down. Brought down by Darren Sharper, but not before he crossed the 48-yard line. Similar to Michael Irvin. Defense always has to worry about where he is.
And they got Greenway, the linebacker, out there on him now.
2nd down and 8. Romo now 6 for 6 as he hits Jones out of the backfield for a gain of 6. 9th play of the drive for the Cowboys. 3rd down and 2. Romo rolling right, directing traffic, throws downfield to Owens. And Terrell Owens picks up another Cowboys 1st down at the Vikings 18-yard line, a 24-yard pass play.
Witten, his tight end. It's not there, and actually the Vikings had the right coverage. They had a rolled coverage, 2 guys on Terrell Owens, but because Romo worked the other side first.
Julius Jones, big hole inside the 15, down to the 11. Romo again calling the play at the line. 2nd down and 3. Taken inside the 10 by Jones, just shy of a 1st down.
And sometimes you see a quarterback, calling the plays at the line of scrimmage, and Peyton Manning oftentimes will call his own plays. However, a lot of once they get down here inside the 10-yard line.
2nd and goal, 13th play of the drive. Anthony Fasano, the backup tight end, forced out of bounds after a gain of 3, so the Cowboys now facing 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, high snap. Romo fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrell Owens. Down of the season for Owens, and Troy for Tony Romo. First time in his NFL career he has thrown a touchdown pass on an opening drive.
It's down there on that first possession. Somehow now Minnesota's going to have to feel like they've got to answer that.
Both teams involved in high-scoring games last week. Adrian Peterson from the 4. Peterson across the 30. A 27-yard return. But we will see a healthy dose of Peterson today, and Chester Taylor found a hole. Big run for Chester Taylor, 12 yards on 1st down. Troy Adrian Peterson in the backfield on 1st down. Tavares Jackson to Peterson, and Adrian Peterson scoots into Cowboys territory, gain of 12.
I think he's one of those guys who's pretty gunned up every week to come out and play and prove himself. He's already set his goals. He wants to rush for over 1,800 yards this year. But I can tell you, he's pretty cranked up. It's a long year for these rookies. And they're going to need Chester Taylor as they have already used him this year.
4 wide receivers, 3rd down and 7. Jackson can't find anyone. He takes off and is forced out of bounds right around the marker by Nathan Jones.
Playing against a team that you think is maybe better than what you are.
Peterson takes the handoff from Jackson. Peterson to the 35. Remember, our yellow line is unofficial. And Peterson, by the nose of the football, did pick up a Vikings 1st down. Chester Taylor back in the game. 1st and 10 from the Cowboys 35. Here's Taylor. And Taylor able to gain 6.
Out against Texas each year, but this is his first time to play at Texas Stadium.
Here's Taylor on 2nd and 4. Brought down by Aiken Adell. Ninth play of the drive for the Vikings. 3rd down and 1. The give to Peterson. And Peterson picks up a first. Gain of 6 inside the Cowboys 20.
Not looking to go down or run out of bounds.
On 2nd and 10, Peterson. Peterson inside the 10, the 5. High stepping into the end zone for a touchdown.
Like that, there's wide receivers down the field that are blocking. You're going to see Troy Williamson at the end of this, and that's who sets up the block. Right there for Adrian Peterson to be able to put that one into the end zone. A good job by Adrian Peterson, but a great job by Troy Williamson.
This season, Peterson has 6 of the 9. Adrian Peterson into the end zone for the 6th time this season. A 20-yard touchdown run. It's into the University of Minnesota. Romo in trouble. Down he goes back at the 10-yard line. 2nd sack of the season. Kevin Williams.
Blocking down the field from those wide receivers.
Romo complete to the tight end Witten. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Romo being chased by Brian Robinson. And the pass is caught for a first down by Owens.
Last week, they didn't think he could do any better, so he threw 5 in the first half of this one.
2nd and 7, Fasano. Good second effort as Anthony Fasano picks up a first down.
But yet, each week we see one of those things happen.
From the 42. Over the top, into Vikings territory, it's Witten. Cowboys pick up 9 more yards. The country would identify Jason Witten as the Cowboys' leading receiver and not Terrell Owens. First down for Marion Barber. Well, he had it, then he was forced back. He had first down yardage, and then a terrific effort by the Vikings defense.
Yeah, and particularly Cedric Griffin. I mean, so far, I'm real impressed with this guy one-on-one.
That play did not have the same result as that tremendous run by Barber last week, but he broke about 7 tackles. Romo looking for Patrick Creighton. Tank Williams on the coverage. No flags. Williams starting for the injured Dwight Smith. Billy Cundiff once kicked 7 for the Cowboys.
Yeah, and about broke into a fight.
Yeah. Game against the Giants. Bobby Wade lets it go. And it takes a Cowboys bounce out of bounds at the 1.
But I don't think I did.
Coming out of the end zone, Chester Taylor.
Yeah, it was a tough series right there for Minnesota offensively. They did try to get the shot up the sideline on first down.
Patrick Creighton back deep. End over end kick. And it takes a Vikings bounce. Scooped up at the 34 by Creighton. Forced out of bounds at the 44-yard line by the former Colt, Mike Doss.
Been able to hit it. I think Brad Childers was telling him that ball's got to be more inbounds. You got to give your receiver a chance.
Off the play fake, Romo hits Terrell Owens for a Cowboys first down, gain of 11 to the Vikings 41. Jackson still a work in progress in his 2nd season. As you mentioned, making only his 6th start. Marion Barber found a hole, takes it all the way down to the Vikings 30, picks up 11, and another first down for the Cowboys.
Really a stiff arm as much as it is a slap or a punch at the end of a run.
Romo drops it in beautifully to Jason Witten. Advances. Loser goes home for the winter. Off the play fake. Romo to Deion Anderson. His 2nd catch. And Anderson takes it all the way down to the Vikings 6-yard line. and picks up a first down.
Outside receiver as the second receiver on this team, and he's done a good job for him.
Owens split to the left, 3rd and goal. Romo in trouble, down he goes. The ball pops loose. Question is, was Romo down? This is Kevin Williams on the return. Being chased, a good block thrown on Witten, and Kevin Williams takes it towards the end zone. He's tackled by Barber. It's ruled a touchdown. There's a penalty marker back at the 30. But the big question is, was Romo down?
Well, Pat Williams might have been gassed, but Kevin Williams was not. I mean, for him to be able to run that far
out of that end zone.
No, he might be going right to the locker room for an IV.
So it's not a touchdown, but it is Vikings football. Williams huffing and puffing all the way home. And Kevin.
After reviewing the play, quarterback lost the ball prior to his knee being down. There's a fumble. Minnesota's ball. 1st and 10. Dallas will be charged with their first team timeout.
So Udeza with the sack. Kevin Williams, the fumble recovery. But due to the penalty called on number 91, Edwards, no touchdown.
Well, that's right. Ray Edwards, you're going to see him right here on Kyle Kozar. I mean, basically just tackles him. Brings him to the ground. And that's what they got called, and it was the right call. And then you see Kevin Williams and him running. I mean, there's a good block right there. And it reminded me back when Leon Lett was going into the end zone in the Super Bowl.
Kevin Williams heading to the locker room. Big hole, and Julius Jones takes it up to the 19-yard line.
That's kind of what they've stuck with here.
Terrell Owens picks up the first down and more on the wide receiver screen. Out to the 32, a 14-yard pass play.
Just getting him to the ground after he gets the ball.
Romo to the air on first down. And Jason Witten has his 6th catch today.
The Patriots doing a lot of things to shut him down, but they really didn't. I mean, they played coverage like most teams do.
Romo on 2nd and 1. Jones breaks a tackle and takes it out close to midfield. A gain of 8 as we hit the 2-minute warning. The second stats that's coming up on the Visa halftime report. Cowboys with 2 timeouts remaining. Romo on first down. Creighton lost the football. Creighton made the catch, lost it. Ben Lieber with the lateral. Here's Cedric Griffin. He bobbles it, scoops it back up, and Griffin takes it into the end zone for a Vikings touchdown.
Are you kidding me?
One more look at the play. Catch by Creighton. Tackle by Winfield. The recovery by Lieber. Owens trying to bring him down, and he pitches it back to Griffin.
Yeah, just a heads-up play. And again, Cedric Griffin, you know, just staying involved with the play was a nice job on his part. A lot of times in practice, you know, you'll see those types of things happen when a defender is able to pick up a fumble or intercept the ball. They'll pitch it around and work on it. But the coaches that I know defensively, they're not real fond of this when you get into a game. But in this situation, it worked out. And then you look at Romo again, and I said it looked like he might have pulled something. He might have twisted his knee here when he turned right there. And we'll get a report on exactly what it is that's bothering him, but no question, he went limping off the field.
If the play stands, it will be the 4th defensive touchdown scored by the Vikings this season.
Well, that's how you find yourself down 14-7.
Tony Romo back in the game. Does not miss a snap. 1st and 10, 19-yard line. Wide open is Witten. And he picks up a first down at the 31, his 7th catch today.
Pressure, as well as the 2 deep schemes that they run so well in Indianapolis.
He played in the Bears Super Bowl following the '85 season. Catches made by Witten. 2nd quarter. Cowboys have to get to the 41. Romo with time. The lob to Barber. Barber heading for the sideline. Stops the clock. Picks up the first down. Forced out by Marcus McCauley, although he wanted to get out. Gain of 7.
Be able to regain some of that momentum going in at half would be a big event for them.
Romo on first down to the outside. Owens out of bounds at the Vikings 39.
Minnesota's not converted on third down.
So here's Romo on third down to the outside. Jason Witten tiptoeing down the sidelines, gets out of bounds at the 32.
And it's the same thing they basically did against Buffalo. And sure, it's always easier said than done, but that doesn't mean it can't be done.
And it was Nick Folk in Buffalo who hit the 53-yard game-winning field goal. This a 50-yard attempt. And Folk throws it wide to the left. So the Cowboys do not come away with any points on their final drive of the half. Still 2 seconds remaining. Defensive plays. Yet thanks to a couple of turnovers, it's the Vikings 14, the Cowboys 7. The Visa halftime report is coming up. All of the numbers, Troy, favored Dallas except the turnovers.
Well, that's right. I mean, and it's remarkable. I mean, anytime you see a disparity like that, you know, in statistics, and then for that team not to be winning, it usually always comes down to the turnover battle. And you know, the Vikings, if they can continue to do that, then obviously they got a real shot in this game. But so far, other than the turnovers, they haven't done anything to slow them down. Now, the other part of that is that the Vikings, when they get the ball, they've got to convert on third down. I mean, it really is time for this offense to start doing something.
Jackson in trouble, got rid of it.
I'm not sure they're going to call intentional grounding here because there was a receiver in the area, even though he was outside. He was not outside the pocket. Look, he's in the grasp, and there's no question he's throwing it away. But you know, within the framework of the rule,
Intentional grounding. 8 on the offense. Loss of down. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. The half-a-yard line. Second down.
Well, I think they're fortunate to even have it on the half-yard line. I mean, well, it's a good call. His feet were not in the end zone.
Game. Chester Taylor, the lone back. This is Taylor. And like Peterson on the previous play, he is just able to escape from his own end zone.
Yeah, that was really a great job on his part. Boom.
Chris Kluwe has his heels up against the back of the end zone, and he gets the kick away. A good kick. Terrific job by Kluwe, taken at the 40 by Creighton. There is a flag as Creighton takes it out to the 49-yard line. 58-yard punt and a 9-yard return.
Yeah, that was a great job.
Sportsmanlike conduct, 27, kicking team went out of bounds and not immediately returned. That's a 15-yard penalty will be assessed from the end of the run. First down, Dallas.
3 wide receivers. Barber takes the handoff from Romo. And Marion Barber takes it all the way down to the 27-yard line, a gain of 9.
Start running the ball a little bit more here in the next quarter and a half.
Vikings second in the league against the run. Here's Barber. And Barber has a Cowboys first down. Let's see what the Cowboys have in mind. From the 25, off the play fake to Barber. Romo for Owens. Makes the catch and gets clobbered by Sharper. Owens made the catch and hit out of bounds at the 3, and there is a penalty marker.
They're in the pocket. Here it is. Gordon, the corner for Minnesota, just rides Terrell Owens beyond the 5 yards. That's where the penalty was thrown. But that's a great catch by Terrell Owens, hanging on to it, knowing he's getting ready to take a pretty good hit by
Barber. Barber stopped just shy of the goal line.
all of them. They get stronger as the game goes along.
3 tight ends in the game for the Cowboys. Second and goal from the 1. Here's Barber. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Timeout and a challenge, but those timeouts are critical in a game like this.
Especially in the second half. And the extra point. The Cowboys have tied the score. The University of Minnesota product, Marion Barber, scoring his 5th rushing touchdown of the season.
third down. They've only had one third down conversion all afternoon.
1 for 6 on third down. Jackson fires, and he finds his man for the first down. It's the former Bear and Titan Bobby Wade, and for Tavares Jackson, his first completion since the Vikings' opening drive of the game.
And his first completion to a wide receiver.
Wade leads the Vikings in receptions. He has only 19. Jackson in trouble. He escapes. Jackson spins across midfield. Slides at the Cowboys' 46, a gain of 12, and another Vikings first down. There's Peterson, takes the first down handoff, first down and more. Finally upended after a 15-yard run.
Well, that run there, it looked like so many of the runs that he had last week against Chicago. When you get out into the open field, you're one-on-one on a defensive back and making him miss. Last week he was able to make that guy miss and then cut back across the grain. Here, Ken Hamlin does a good job of getting him to the ground.
So it's now 3rd and 10. Jackson in trouble. Got away from Ware. And then his pass incomplete. He was looking for Williamson.
Heck, that was a good job of Tavares Jackson just not getting sacked.
49-yard attempt. Cluey will put it down for Ryan Longwell. It's blocked. Into the hands of Patrick Watkins. Watkins will take it all the way. Patrick Watkins with a Cowboys touchdown.
Looks like Chris Canty got his hands on it. He's 6'7", so he's a big body, and when you're kicking a longer field goal here, there's Chris Canty, 99. He stretches out, and when you're kicking a field...
Who blocked it back in 1983 against New Orleans, returned by Ron Fellows. So it has been 24 years since the Cowboys blocked a field goal and returned it for a score.
Well, it's a good job because, again, as a defensive lineman, you know that anytime a kicker's kicking a field goal from that distance, the trajectory of the ball is going to be relatively flat in order to get the distance needed to cross the crossbar. And so if you get any kind of pressure in the middle and lay out, as Canty did, you're able to get your hand on the ball, and then just a good job by Watkins.
ALCS Game 7. Adrian Peterson. 11 yards, a Vikings first down as we...
He said if you throw the ball where you're supposed to, then we can talk.
All right, thanks, Pam. Here's Chester Taylor. Taylor takes it all the way out to the 48-yard line. He gains 15.
And tie this score up.
3rd down and 12. Vikings have to get to the Cowboys' 42. Jackson to his right. Gets rid of it. And stopped about 4 yards shy of our yellow line. It's Chester Taylor, so the Vikings will punt. Back, 3 wide receivers. Creighton is in the slot. Romo on 2nd and 10. Steps up and throws. It's caught by Witten. Romo able to escape pressure, and Jason Witten picks up the first down.
Plays here in this 4th quarter to win this game.
First down at 15 following the penalty. Romo sidearm to Jones. And Jones brings it out to the 31. Gain of 11. Romo all smiles.
You know, I think...
Owens in the slot. Romo again time on 3rd down. Now he lobs it up, and Witten has it deflect off his hand.
Could have been disastrous.
Witten has become Romo's top target. They room together on the road. Punt takes a Cowboys bounce and roll. And it will come to a stop inside the 10 at the 9. For franchise record 224 yards last week against Chicago. Peterson lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered the Peterson fumble. Brady James came up with it.
All out. What a great play on Hatcher's part.
Jason Hatcher scored a touchdown on a fumble recovery last week against New England. He forces the Peterson fumble. Cowboys take over on the Vikings 22.
Well, I was just saying, getting ready to say what a good job this defense for Minnesota has done, holding down this Cowboys onto a field goal attempt here. That'll be huge.
3 Williams combined to make that play. Kevin, Pat, and Tank. Romo fakes the inside handoff. Lost the football, picks it back up, and then he is knocked to the ground by Brian Robinson. Texas 4th-round draft pick. Nick Folk, 45-yard attempt. Folk nails it, extending the Cowboys lead to 10.
In order to get anything going and score points in this league, you got to have plays in the passing game.
Jackson fires for a first down. Nice move by Williamson. Finally forced out of bounds by Roy Williams, and that is the longest play of the game, 21 yards for the Vikings.
Yeah, and that's a start, you know, to score, and they've not been able to do that.
Vikings fake the end around to Peterson, and Taylor loses a yard on the play.
Here and anybody.
2nd down and 11. Jackson stepped up and then is taken down. Brady James, who recovered the fumble moments ago, bringing down Tavares Jackson.
And I'm not real sure how well Tavares is seeing the field right now. I mean, you leave your feet, and normally if you're going to leave your feet like that, there's somewhere you're going with the ball. But
3rd down and 11. Vikings need a 3-point field goal on this play. Incomplete, intended for Taylor. Boys with 17 unanswered points here in the second half. McBriar, good kick, forcing Wade back to the 44. Across midfield. So the Vikings will have terrific field position following the 11-yard return by Bobby Wade.
I just got to get a completion and try to get it to a manageable 4th down.
If you're a quarterback?
If I were playing.
Here's Jackson in trouble. Look to lateral it back. Greg Ellis made the play.
Be right there in the middle of it. Washington and what they've been able to do. I mean, it's turning into a great division again this year.
3 of the 4 made the playoffs last season, and following the Cowboys by Troy, they've only played 1 division game so far. Their next 3 are divisional games. Offense 3rd down and 2. Barber, 1st down and more. Barber fights his way out to the 48-yard line. Marion Barber needed 2. He gained 21.
There, he's been well coached since coming to Dallas. Just a great player.
There's Barber again. His last run, the longest run against the Vikings this season. American League with home field advantage. Who will it be, the Red Sox or the Indians? Barber. Look at Marion Barber go.
Real each and every week. I mean, you just watch the way that this guy runs the football, and how, I don't know what more you can say about him that hasn't already been said. He's tough. He's hard to bring down. He never quits. He never runs out of bounds. I mean, he embodies all the things that you'd like to see in any running back.
The Vikings have called their last timeout, stopping the clock with 2:09 remaining in the 4th quarter.
He gets done playing.
You're okay now, right? I felt for you at halftime.
Thanks for thinking.
As you were looking over the stats. With just over a minute remaining, great job by our entire crew here in Dallas. Our producer Richie Zients, director Artie Kepner.
Tavares Jackson ends up being that right guy.
Jackson in his 2nd season. Barber does not pick up a 1st down. So with 23 seconds remaining and no timeouts, the Vikings will take over.
Win last week, trying to come back against the good team in Dallas, proved to be too much.
Jackson sacked by Ellis. Back at the 12-yard line. returned it 68 yards. Cowboys added a field goal, and they will be 6-1 at the conclusion of this play. Dallas remains all alone in first place in the NFC East. The Vikings dropped to 2-4. Cowboys, Troy, 6-1 for the first time since 1995. A disappointing return to the state of Texas for Adrian Peterson. Marion Barber, big game against his hometown Minnesota Vikings. So the Cowboys win it 24-14. As we check out the UPS leaderboard, Tony Romo falls 3 shy of tying Troy Aikman's franchise record for completions in one game. 31 for 39. Barber a touchdown. T.O. a touchdown. UPS, what can Brown do for you? For Troy Aikman and Pam Oliver, this is Kenny Albert saying so long from Dallas. We now check in on the Seahawks and the Rams.